that's come to you with time, or is this something you always feel you've had in you?
It's come to me with time. You know, I faced a lot of adversity that people don't know about in my own life with my own self. And so what I start to realize is that I'm in the way. I am the they that I talk about, because I haven't opened up my consciousness to think that I can do anything, right? I've kept myself small. And I was told by an acting teacher, there are no small parts. There's only small actors. So I think of it in a human way. There's nothing you can't do. In other words, if you think that you can't, you won't. So now I say this every single day. I am, I will, I can. It's that simple. We've complicated our lives with the phone, with getting our information from some other place, right? We don't take the time to imbibe things because I don't need to remember because, oh, where's my phone? Oh, shoot. Now I leave my phone everywhere because I don't care, right? But that's our source of information. But what about the source of information that's inside you? When do you stop and take your own temperature? You wake up, you put your feet on the floor and you go, oh, how am I doing today? I'm doing well. How am I doing today? Oh, I'm in a bad mood. How do I fix it? I breathe. I take my own temperature, right? When do we do that anymore? Everything you need to know is inside of you. Everything you want, every desire, every dream, every wish. And it is up to you. My dreams aren't going to be realized by him. He's got his own dreams to realize. My dreams aren't going to be forwarded by her. She's got her own. Take responsibility and allow it to happen. Now people tell me, oh, easy for you to say you're successful. But guess what? I wasn't always successful. I've been bankrupt twice. I've been down on my butt at least 5 times. I've almost quit the business 3, 4, 5, 6 times. People have told me you're never gonna make it. People told me I have 4 daughters, I'm divorced. They tell me, oh, your family's too big. You're never gonna get over your bankruptcy. I borrowed money from all these people, and guess what? I paid every one of them back. I am, I will, I can.
I'm actually going to ask, because I think a lot of people probably relate, especially to the idea of being at the bottom sometimes. Are there is there anything that you would say to people? Was there anything you did when you were at your lowest that really helped? I mean, it sounds like this sort of stuff is great. Is there anything else that you would advise?
This wasn't always here. You know, when I was really down, I was losing a house in Connecticut. You know, like my story. I could hold on, my story, his story, her story. We all have the story. The story that's weighing us down and not allowing us to soar and fly. So what did I think about when I was totally down? I wanted to kill myself. I mean, it was that bad. And I thought, wait a minute, what's the flip side? The flip side is I really love life. And we think that life is about money or success. Life is about this. This is life, man. Right? I mean, that's really what we have. Right? I mean, and I love what I do, so I didn't want to go out of the world because any moment that I could be in front of the camera or be on stage or make someone feel something, move people from one place to another because of the work I did, right? So I had to get over me. So an actor, my life is all about me. It's the mirror, it's me, I'm so good, blah, 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 blah. Now I'm over myself, right? So I can really be me. I'm not afraid, like I could walk through the curtain and be the guy that you thought I might be, right? And so people tell me, I'm very disappointed. Why? Because you're not Gus at all. So I could be Gus in a heartbeat, right? But you know what I mean? So it takes time. So when I was really down, I thought, what do I love the most, even about this strife? It's that I still maintain a part of me and that there's hope. If you've never faced adversity, if you've never been down, you can't appreciate the rise. You can't appreciate appreciate getting what you want. And I'm really thankful for my mom. My mom's passed away, my dad's passed away, but my mother told me and taught me in a way that to earn everything you get. Like if I wanted to be a star when I was 20, I knew I was that good. I believed in myself, but no one else knew. No one else knew who I was. No one else believed. So then you have to show it and prove it. And your job as human beings is to share your idea and then share it with her and him and convince them. You gotta be a salesman. This is the next great thing. Raise the money, raise consciousness, and get people to do for you what you need to be done. And in turn, you do for them what they need to get done. And that's how the world changes. We're so screwed up right now because everyone's about I and me, and they're not so much about we and us. This is what it's about. I don't care how much money you have. Are you gonna be happy alone in your mansion without anyone else to share your ideas, your creativity, your love, your compassion? You won't be. You might think you will be, but you won't be. Right? I don't think I have a penny in my pocket. I got a piece of Nicorette. Nothing. What do you need money for? Yeah, you need to live. Yeah, you need to pay your rent. All of those things. But it's like, we face our own fear about who we are, where we're going, how we're gonna get there, and we allow it to ease somehow, then your future is unimaginable.
I mean,
I'll calm down.
if acting doesn't work out for you, I think you might have a career in motivational speaking.
Or politics.
Or politics, yeah.
I'd vote for you.
Thank you.
I think we're going to have to open the floor up for questions, otherwise...
Yeah, although it does feel somewhat, to now say, have you ever taken anything from the set? It's a little bit not quite as grand. I've been enjoying this so far.
Yeah, I mean, I would just sit here all day and listen to you. I'm having a great time. But yeah, we do want to let you guys ask some questions. So Thomas has got the microphone. If you get your hand up, we will let you do it for you. Thomas will come through. Also, just at this point whilst we have a little break, if I could borrow some money, I'm very inspired right now, actually.
Yes, I'll give it to you. What do you need, baby?
£7 million and no questions.
Okay, you got it.
Oh, and some Nicorette gum.
I got that.
Yeah, we got our first question down here.
Hi, welcome to Belgium, first of all. It's really inspiring to see you on the screen. My first question was, you seem like a very positive person, and you're known for playing a lot of villainous roles. If there is one heroic character that you could give your own interpretation to, which one would it be, and why would you choose that character?
I grew up with some old comic books, and I lived my early life saving people in a way before I became a villain. I've always wanted to be the person who, in a way, shed some light on the darkness. I grew up watching Flash Gordon, which is, I just thought, wow, what a great show. The guy can fly and do all these great things. Flash Gordon, Mary Poppins, and Superman. Because I feel like I know for me, I need to look at heroes and be uplifted. So, in my brain, I want to be Moff Gideon, but I want to be Moff Gideon on the good side. I think that I'll get an opportunity possibly to play someone good, maybe if it comes about. I have marked the Marvel universe, that there may be something there where I can be on the A-team. It would be great.
I think you will and you can.
How about that?
Put it
Yes!
out there.
Yes!
Amazing. Hands up for questions. I'll get one here, Thomas, but again, if you've got them, put them up, don't worry.
Hello, and thank you for coming to Belgium. I was wondering how you ended up getting the role of Moff Gideon and how you approached playing the character.
So I got a call. I worked with Jon Favreau on a pilot called Revolution, and I really liked his direction. J.J. Abrams and Eric Kripke combined to make that show. Eric writes the show I do called The Boys. And so I met John, and I did that show, and then he asked me to do a commercial with him, which led to a conversation about Mowgli, which led to Jungle Book. So, and you'll get the through line of this, because I bring it back to how it works. I want to work with people that I really like, and I put that out there, and it started to happen. So John called me, literally called me on the phone. He said, I have good news, I have bad news. What do you want first? I said, I always want the good news first. I wrote a role for you in Mandalorian. I said, what's that? He said, Star Wars? I said, oh, you got my attention. And he said, I said, okay, so what's the bad news? And he said, we don't have any money. I said, what are you talking about, John? It's Disney. You got a lot. I said, we have money. It's all going into the volume. And I said, okay. And I said, so it's hard to say no when someone says, I wrote a role for you. You can't say no. I said, I'm really intrigued and I'm excited. He said, is there anything you want? And I said, yes. Ask for what you want in life. Don't be afraid that you're not gonna get it. Be more in fear that you will. Because when they say yes, you've gotta rise to the occasion. I said, I want a cape. He said, done. That's easy, my friend. And that's how I got it. And so in doing the role, I started to really feel, so I'm really good at controlling the chaos. You do this, you do that, you do this, you do that. Do it now. And people do it. And so one of the things that I think about when I play Moff Gideon is I walk into a room and I silence it. But first you have to take the temperature of the room. You gotta know if people are with you or not. If they're not, you wait until they are. And then you speak. And you speak to everyone as if you're looking at everyone right in their eye. You're making a connection. And this is what life is. So I walk into a room with all these stormtroopers who are standing there and you can't see their eyes. But I address all of them. And they know it because we are energy. We're electrical beings. We're light energy. We're stuck in a physical body that's heavy and it's hard. I'm worried about my back. I'm worried I can't hold my head on my shoulders the right way. I'm worried about the ache in my back from swimming for an hour this morning. But if you let all that go and realize that you're not the body, that you are energy, then your life changes. Not to say that you can control all of that energy, but you certainly can control your own. So what I do with Moff Gideon is I allow him to be strong, to have a vision for the world, for humanity, and to be able, and a guy like that makes 15 of himself. I want 15 of me too. Right, so that's what I do. You're welcome.
Incredible. We've got a few questions here and then we'll swing over, yeah. We just need the microphone up if that's possible.
Your most important roles are villain, and maybe your most important role.
This is pretty awesome, guys. I'm gonna do another video and I'll get more of Giancarlo Esposito to you.
Do you have a special connection with the character? Maybe it doesn't mean something special. There was